In this typical diatribe, Chavez compared capitalism to Count Dracula, Frankenstein, Jack the Ripper, and the Boston Strangler, but then added that capitalists are much worse than those monsters. Not a single poor person we talked to, no matter how much love they expressed for Hugo Chavez, said they wanted Venezuela to turn into Cuba. But that is the direction the country is headed. Chavez is reorienting his military to fight the United States. We interviewed a Venezuelan army officer now seeking political asylum in the U.S. Speaking by phone from the Chrome Detention Center in Miami, Lieutenant Jose Colina told us, "I was present in meetings in which members of the Cuban government were trying to change the ideology and indoctrinate officials of the Venezuelan armed forces, especially those of the National Guard. Without a doubt, they were pointing out that we had to fight imperialism, capitalism, and its top representative, the United States, which is also the main cause of poverty and misery in Latin America." In the barrios of Caracas, we met this Cuban doctor, one of thousands of Cubans who now operate low-cost medical clinics for the poor. He said his was not a political mission, but a humanitarian one. Hugo Chavez has been called the anti-Bush. He has embraced virtually every enemy of the United States, past and present, from Saddam Hussein to Muammar Gaddafi to the Taliban and Iran. And although his government repeatedly denies it, a large body of evidence suggests Chavez is harboring and supporting the FARC guerrillas of neighboring Colombia, one of the largest and most dangerous terrorist organizations in the world. CBN News contacted renegade Venezuelan General Nestor González, who is hiding in Venezuela because Hugo Chavez has a bounty on his head. He told us that Chavez is buying Russian weapons so that he can fully integrate his military not only with Cubans, but with South American terrorist groups like the FARC, as part of a plan to spread socialism throughout Latin America.
He wants to do now what Castro failed to do in the 60s, when he sent out Che Guevara to expand, to export the Cuban Revolution to the rest of the continent.
And Hugo Chavez recently announced that he wants to start a nuclear program with the assistance of Iran. Chavez says the U.S. is planning to assassinate him, and he says if that happens, oil shipments to the U.S. will stop. It's a strange relationship between trading partners, but get used to it. Hugo Chavez remains the most popular politician in Venezuela, and he shows no signs of going away.
The bet, Mr. Bush, $1 is $1. It's the following. Who lasts longer here? You in the White House of me and Miraflores?
In his fight with America, Hugo Chavez intends to be the last man standing. Dale Hurd, CBN News, in Caracas.